Hello, my name is Corinna and welcome to my kitchen. I have a very simple but fantastic meal for you to try. Sheet pan, garlic, ginger, chicken, and broccoli. I found this on Pinterest at Pinch of Yum, and I will have the recipe linked below. This is a meal where you take the chicken and you cut it up, you put the sauce over the top of it, you take a head of broccoli, some red pepper, you put the sauce over that. The sauce is kind of like a teriyaki type sauce. I don't know, it is so good. It's so good that Justin, my oldest, actually asked me to make it again. So we are going to be having it again because it was just a big hit here at our house.
You are going to want to heat your oven to 425. For this recipe, you need 1 head of broccoli. You are going to want to wash your head of broccoli. I did not show that in this video. And then you are going to start chopping it into bite-sized pieces. You are going to take 1 red pepper, wash it of course, and then start cutting it into strips. You need 3/4 cup of low sodium soy sauce. You need a 1/2 cup of water. A 1/4 cup of white vinegar. A 1/4 cup of olive oil. This recipe calls for a 2-inch knob of fresh ginger. I used 1 tablespoon of ginger paste, and you can find this in the produce section. You need 4 cloves of garlic. I used the minced garlic. This recipe calls for 4 medjool dates, or a 1/4 cup of honey or sugar. And I went ahead and used the honey, and it turned out just fine. The recipe calls for 1 pound of boneless, skinless chicken breasts or thighs cut into strips, but we went ahead and diced our chicken. You are going to place the chicken on half of your pan. I use non-stick aluminum foil. Then you are going to add your broccoli and your red pepper strips to the other side of the pan. The recipe calls for 1/2 cup of the sauce added to the chicken. I think next time I'm going to actually marinate my chicken in the sauce for a while. Then the recipe calls for just a few tablespoons of the sauce over the vegetables. Then you are going to add your pan to the oven, and it's been preheated to 425. The recipe says to bake it for 10 to 15 minutes. I actually went about 30. While the chicken and vegetables are roasting, the recipe says that you can add a 1/2 cup or so of the sauce to a small saucepan over medium-low heat until it's thickened. I added all of it because there really isn't that much sauce. Side note, the sauce doesn't really thicken. We made rice to go with this dish. This is the chicken and vegetables fresh out of the oven. We put the rice on the bottom and then the chicken and vegetables and pour the sauce over the top.
Definitely grab a hold of the recipe below and make this for your family. I can guarantee that you and your family are going to love it just as much as we love it here. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you have a wonderful day. I'll talk to you soon.